I'm gonna ask you questions.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, everyone. Here I am with
Sharleen.
and we are in the greatest town ever. We're in Oslo. Alright, and we're gonna do a little video. So, tell everybody, Sharleen, because she's in my group. She's in my 6-figure group. And she has had some amazing results. So, tell everyone, where were you before you joined the group, in your business and also mentally, and what were you learning from other coaches before?
Before I joined the group, I was broke.
You were?
Mm-hmm. Yes, for a long time. And
Yeah.
I know I have a problem with impatience anyway, but I was like, where is this money? Like, seriously, I'm doing everything that I know to do and nothing's working. Do you know what it is? I was kind of obsessed with the law of attraction and trying to make it work for me. And I felt I had to please this external force in order to get the cash. And I felt like I was always doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm never going to be good enough. I'm never going to do it right enough. I'm never going to be enough to have the money that I so need. Not just want, need.
Yeah.
You know. And so it tripped me up time and time again. And sent me into depression many times.
Wow.
Mm.
And what did you learn from, because you did another program, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many programs have you done before you came to me?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
One long year, 1 year?
Yeah.
But what did you learn there? Or what's different from what you're learning now? Or what you're doing now?
What I was taught was that things take time. And that never resonated with me. Because I know as a singer, because my background is in the entertainment industry, I know that things, when you follow your intuition and you know that it's going to happen, things happen like this. So that never resonated with me. So I was told it would take time. And I was told that I had to do a number of processes, such as building an email list and post all this stuff and jump through hoops of fire, you know,
Yeah.
to get the client that you don't even really want to have. And I was never consistent with it because I wasn't connected with it.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. And I was going for what I thought I could have rather than what I really wanted to have.
Yeah.
So I attracted those coaches to help me get what I thought I could have.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
yeah. And so I was, unhappy,
Yeah.
dissatisfied with my coaching program. And when I saw your marketing online, it was so sexy to me. And I was just like, wow, this is what I've been feeling all along. That it doesn't have to take time. That I can use my feminine energy to bring in what I want, or for me to receive what it is that's already out there. And it sounded so simple.
Yeah.
It sounded so easy. I didn't need to jump through all of these hoops. I didn't
Yeah.
need to please this external God and get this law of attraction just right so that I'm not homeless, you know? And it was ridiculously empowering. I remember the first session that we had together. You went through all of our spiritual gifts, every single one. And it took hours. But I was so grateful that you saw me. You
Yeah.
saw all of us. And you were like, well, you can do this and you can do that and you can feel into that and you can get that client. And I was like, wow, this is what I've been waiting for. And so, yeah.
So tell everybody, what happened.
So, the first thing, within 1 week I made a sale. Because I was still in a place where I could, my mentality was, I'm going to go for the clients that I think I could have.
Yeah.
So I was still transitioning out of that mentality when you and I were working together.
Yep.
Within 1 week, I made a sale. And it was because you infused within me a mentality of, don't get off the call without sale. You demand the sale. And, it was a follow-up from a client that had already told me no. And I went back to her and I was just like, look, I'm going to blow your shit up. and I'm going to get you these results. So you need to just sort your life out and pay me.
Yeah.
And she did, on the phone.
Yeah.
You know, I was on my way back from a rehearsal talking to her in the car.
Awesome.
Right? And I said to her, you need to pay this money. What are you waiting for? And she paid the deposit on the phone. And since then, I've come into the truth, which was far more scary for me, but far more true, which is I want to support recording artists.
Yep.
It's what I feel like I was born to do this job. It's not just an inkling or a random desire. It's who I am.
Yeah.
And within 2 months, I had my first celebrity client. And
amazing.
Yes.
So happy.
This client came to me.
Yes. Just repeat that.
Yes.
The
this
celebrity client came to her.
Me. I didn't have to do a hustle or a grind, or I didn't have to do a hard sell. I didn't have to convince anybody. They came to me.
Yes.
To ask me to help this recording artist.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Charlotte before that they had come to me about 3 years ago, but I was actually unavailable, and I was grateful that I was unavailable because I was not ready.
Yeah.
But because of the coaching that I've had with Charlotte, it was like a duck in water, like quack, quack. It was great. I really just felt no resistance. It was easy.
Yeah.
I felt like I was being allowed to be the fullest version of who I am already.
Yeah.
And being the fullest version of who you are is the most easy thing in the world.
Yes.
And it was the most satisfying Sunday afternoon that I had spent in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to use EFT and coach her with vocal technique. And it's what I've been dreaming to do. And I was doing it, and it was surreal but amazing all at once.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
I was just going to say, I remember you had a little moment. You're like, oh my God, am I coaching this person?
Yes!
What is happening?
I did. Because I couldn't believe that what I wanted was that easy.
Yeah.
It was as if I don't have to be starving before I have this. Or I don't
have to starve.
Exactly, you know. And I'm really learning that being the fullest version of who I am. And, you know, the reality is that I've got a tough exterior sometimes, but the truth of who I am is that I'm incredibly soft. And the more I'm just accepting that that is not a flaw, it's not a weakness, it's who I am, and it's a strength, and it's a gift, you know, is the more opportunities that are coming to me.
Yeah. The
type of man that I am attracting, the quality of man has gone from here to... I can't even fit it in the computer. I can't fit my hands in the computer because it just shot through the stratosphere.
Yes. Because that happened right before.
The day before.
The day before. What happened right before?
The day before, I was meeting just a certain quality of man.
Yes.
And I'd been stuck in a pattern. I'll just say this and be honest about it. I was stuck in a pattern of attracting men who emotionally were not available to me.
Yep.
And that was my pattern.
Yep.
And abusive men too.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my past. That was my pattern. And I didn't know how I was going to get out of it, you know. And I'd have these dating experiences and continually be frustrated. Like, what do I have to do to attract a man who's nice to me and who wants to commit and who loves me? Do I have to jump through hoops of fire? So it was a similar conversation.
yeah, right.
It was a very similar conversation.
Yeah.
And as soon as I dropped into who I really am, softened, opened to receive, it just came to me.
Yeah.
And you know something? I used to watch your testimonial videos, other people's testimonial videos, and think, when will that person be me? And it's now me.
Yeah.
So
we have more to do. I was going to say that. There's more celebrities coming.
Absolutely. And I'm just overjoyed.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is amazing. And the point I wanted to say that you don't have to be a gazillionaire. You don't have to coach people that makes them less than you. You don't have to settle. You can have anything you want, any guy you want, or how much money you want, or any client you want. Because one client, I was going to ask you this, because one client can change your confidence and your bank account more than 10 clients get. So how did your confidence change after you coached, celebrity client?
It was when my celebrity client said, I have never felt this calm 12 minutes before stage in my life.
That's the best testimonial ever.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was when I was like, I'm onto something here.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that I was onto something, but that was an endorsement for me.
Yeah.
And, the music industry has never heard of my brand of coaching before.
Yes.
There are loads of vocal coaches out there, but no one's ever heard of vocal therapy coaching.
Yeah.
Which is psychology, mindset, well-being, plus vocals.
Yeah.
No one's ever heard of it being branded in that way. And so I felt like I was up against a challenge. But that's just a belief. It's not the truth.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not the truth at all. And once I accepted that that's just a belief, it's not the truth, it's easy for people to get what it is that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy.
What do you say to anybody that gotta consider working with me or going to the group?
Do it.
Yeah.
Just do it without hesitation. It is, it's unlike anything that I have ever experienced, because do you know what this group does? Coaching with you, Charlotte, helps me to experience myself.
Yeah.
In a way that I felt like I was not allowed to do. And things that were not resonating with other coaches, with other programs that I did, you confirmed were not actually accurate. And that was what helped me to experience myself, meaning that I thought that anyway. Oh, that didn't resonate with me either. And that didn't feel quite right to me either. Just giving you permission to use your superpowers as this divine goddess who knows how to create what it is that she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, as women, we're born with uteruses that create life. Imagine how much more we can create.
Yeah.
We can create cash, we can create guys, we can create anything we want to create. Happiness,
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm really, really happy.
Aww, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
We're calling out from Norway.